request all the media to please settle down. Yes, ज़्यादा settle down. Okay, so let's begin. Good evening, everyone. I hope you all are excited. Hi, Sara. You look lovely. Hi, Kanka. ठीक है. We would need your silence here to begin. So all of you in the room, kindly settle down. Once you're settled down and we have a little pin drop silence, we would begin. All right. So welcome all of you. We have lovely influencers in the room. We have media partners. Thank you, ladies, to paint the room with pink. Thank you. So now I want to welcome all of you to this amazing event and talk about this topic we all know too well, hair removal. Right? Let's be real. Hair removal is something every woman has a love and hate relationship with, right, ladies? And I see ladies nodding there. We love the smooth skin, we love the confidence it brings, but oh boy, we hate the pain, we hate the nicks, we hate the maintenance we have to take every month. And those razor cuts, those are for real. Remember how many times you have to go to salon for waxing? It's actually like a rite of passage. But today, the good news is we are here to talk about those little and sometimes not so little battles which we face every day. Because let's face it, if our skin feels happy, we feel happy, right, ladies? So, speaking of happiness, I think it's time to reflect back to a journey. The marketing director of Reckitt right here among us. Let's welcome Kanika, everybody. Come on. Welcome, Kanika. We are dying to hear from you. You know, what's this all pain about? We cannot take it. I know you are the right person to answer this, so over to you.
I'll try, Tanya. You're a tough act to follow, so I will try. I'd like to welcome Sara. I'd like to welcome all the members of the media, the wonderful beauty influencer community over here for coming in, and for all the people from the Reckitt sales team that make sure that Veet is available in the many outlets that we sell in, and the entire team working on Veet. So thank you all for being here. Today is a very special day. Veet is actually a very interesting brand. Do you know which country it started from? Does anybody know? Guess. Okay, I might as well.
France. France.
What was that?
France.
You're right.
France.
So, absolutely right. In the 1940s, Veet was launched in France as a safe, effective and convenient way to remove hair at home. It was launched in India 20 years ago in 2004 and it entered the market as a challenger and it actually became the #1 brand today. It's synonymous with safe and convenient epilation, and it actually serves 50 million Indian women every year, right? So it is one of the brands very much built in India in our lifetimes. Today we are here to actually launch under the aegis of Veet its best ever formula. This formula has been built and developed in Charts where the global R&D team of Veet sits. 200 iterations have led to this formulation being the best ever epilation, not just ever on Veet, but globally in any hair removal cream. And that's exactly what we're here to launch today. But before we do that, I want to actually talk about Sara, who today is probably the most tenured member of our brand team. Right? So Sara has spent 5 years on Veet. She just told me that it was her very first brand endorsement. So thank you, Sara, for infusing this brand with your vivaciousness, your beauty, your confidence above all else. And who better than you to unveil, for the first time globally, by the way, the new Veet formulation, right, for everybody. So I'd like to welcome you on stage.
All right, let's do the big unveil together.
Hey, mobile. कौन सा मोबाइल है वो भी बोल देना.
All right, let's do this together, everybody. 3, 2, okay. yeah. moment and have a nice coffee chat. Yes, let's do this. Can we have the chairs on this stage? And now you all are free to take as many videos as you want. Let's have the chairs on this stage quickly. Alright, before we start, I request all the media who are present here, please ask all the questions later on. For now, we would stick to the questions we have, and after we are done with the chat, you all can ask your questions. Alright, please have a seat. And now let's dive straight into the exciting segment. Welcome Sara and welcome Kanika. Hello. You both look gorgeous. I think the glam game on the stage is amazing right now. Kanika, we will dive straight with the exciting segment from you. Can you tell us about the new product which we just launched? What is this hype all about? Yeah.
So, I don't know if you've heard about a concept called Kaizen. Kaizen it's a Japanese concept. Kai means change and Zen means good. So good change, right? Then when there's big good change, it's called Okina Kaizen. So this is actually big change. So Okina Kaizen. This is a big change to the formulation. For the last 2 years, scientists in the Veet R&D labs in Chartres, France have been working on improving this formulation to become possibly the best ever depilation possible for hair, in the world. They were actually, I kid you not, 200 iterations of this formula. It now has our patented hair removal, ingredients. It is 88% only natural ingredients inside it, right? And this time, for the first time, we are actually coming out with a cooling sensory in our formula. So one of our formulas will actually give you, many of you women out here would have waxed and then put ice. This actually gives you that cooling, soothing sensory. So that's a new formula that we are launching. And see, today Veet is used by 50 million Indian women. We want this number to be 200 million, Indian women. Yeah. So this is really our attempt to get the best possible product out there.
Right. This seems like a must-have, and I'm sure I'm going to try this out after the event, right after the event. But we have Sara with us, and Sara, you have been associated with us for like 5 to 6 years now, right? And your journey with Veet has been amazing. So I want to understand, and we want to know how the journey with Veet has been, and if you want to share some, stories about the journey you've had. How's the experience been?
Firstly, good afternoon, good evening almost, everybody. Thank you for having me here today. Veet was my first brand. Veet is my first brand. And I still remember my first meeting actually. And I remember them saying to me at the meeting that the very ethos of this brand embodies being the best version of who you are. It's not about changing who you are, but if just removing like a layer of hair from your skin makes you feel more confident, makes you feel more you, I think that that's just wonderful. And I think that through the years, being associated with a brand as prestigious as Veet is obviously an honor for me. And I think that our journeys have kind of married each other quite seamlessly, because I think over the years, accepting who I am, but wanting to be the best version of myself is a journey that I'm constantly on, and I think it's the journey that Veet embodies. Be who you are, but push yourself to be the best version of who you are. Natural, but also like, just a little bit of effort. If you look good, feel good, do it.
Yeah. So you said it was your first brand, and they say a journey of 1,000 miles began with a single step, and that's what happened with you. And speaking of impressive steps, Kanika, Well, I am curious, what inspired you for the creation of this new Veet Pure product specifically, and how does it help to boost confidence, as Sara just talked about confidence also, yeah, among users especially?
So it is actually the women in this room and the 200 million more of the young Indian women who inspired this product, right? It is because of their high standards on beauty and the fact that they don't want to compromise any day of their lives, right? They want to wear what they want to wear, they want to feel as confident as they want to feel, etc. So that is exactly what has inspired this product. And therefore we wanted to give them a solution that is safe, that doesn't put them through huge costs, huge time, being put out there, hot wax on skin, right? Nicks and cuts, toothbrush-like bristles, none of that. And we wanted it to be as good as a salon in just 5 minutes. And that's really the entire inspiration behind getting this product out.
As pure as it could be, and now it has a cooling sensation thing also, so that's an add-on. Now, speaking of confidence, Sara, you're a public figure, you are our favorite celebrity, and you're constantly in the spotlight, which requires a lot of confidence, and that reflects from your face, truly. So, how, what does confidence mean to you personally? And we have so many young women right here. What message would you like to give them on confidence?
Honestly, I think that confidence is being okay and proud of who you are and trying to discover and reinvent and celebrate who you are every day. I don't look at confidence as something that you have, I think it's something that you keep having. There's a difference. I think you have to keep at it.
It's an everyday process.
It's a process, it's a journey. And I think that what it requires is celebration. I think you have to celebrate yourself and you have to do more for yourself, much like this brand. I think it's about being the best version of yourself. We always say that, but I would like to take it a step further and say it's about being the best version of yourself for yourself. And that's where true confidence and true celebration of the self lies, I think.
Be the best version of yourself for yourself. Point to be noted. Okay. Now let's think back to the AV we watched earlier. It highlighted some of the common issues we face, while waxing or while taking off, removing the hair. Sara, as a celebrity, of course, you have a packed schedule. This question is for Sara, by the way, and you probably have an access to an already ready salon all the time. And but there might be some situation in your life also where you need a quick hair removal, like maybe while you're traveling. Sometimes I'm sure it happens. So how do you manage such situations, and how do you manage your hair removal routines?
What do you think? I give you one guess to assume what I'm going to say.
Very difficult.
Anything.
Very difficult.
I'll give you a hint. It starts with V.
Oh, okay. Let me take a guess.
No, I also think that especially because the schedule is, touchwood, can be busy, what tends to happen is you don't have time. So, why would you spend time, energy, money going somewhere when you can actually have your 5-minute salon in your van, in your house, on the flight, if you're, you never know. So, yeah, I just think that it's easy, it's convenient and safe, so why not?
Yeah. How about you? Do you also Veet it whenever needed? Or seriously, genuinely I'm asking you.
No, so unfortunately this question carbon dates me, but I think I was probably one of the first users of this brand in 2004 because yes, I was old enough to be using Veet at that point of time. And for the last 20 years, it is a standard fixture in my
Journey.
bathroom. It's always there. And the Veet Sensitive is my go-to. That's the one I use.
Okay. ठीक है. So Veet has come a long way. We all have seen it evolving over the years, making hair removal so easy and convenient now. Can you tell us about how consumer preferences has also changed and how Veet has adapted to meet all these changes all these years?
This question actually makes me feel very lucky for where we are today, right? India has one of the youngest populations in the world. It has a consumer who's now growing up in the world of beauty influencers, phenomenal stars that they can now see and hear a lot more, and in the world of Instagram. And therefore, the entire beauty and personal care journey in India has been quite fantastic actually over the last 5 years. The market has grown at over 15%. It's more than doubled even in the last 5 years since Sara has been on the brand. And honestly, it is this that gives us the hope that we can reach absolutely every Indian woman out there wanting to get her safe and effective solution. Yeah, it would to look good whenever she wants to, and taking Sara's cue whenever she would want to for herself. Right, so that's exactly what we are trying to do.
Absolutely. So, before we hand over to media for the question, Sarah, I would like to end it with a very simple thing. I know you don't have to think for this, okay? What are those, without thinking, what are those 5 words which come to your mind when I say hair removal? Or, okay, let me change it to smooth skin, without thinking.
Veet,
We.
soft, confident, silky, hair free.
Okay, we'll wrap it up with Kanika also. Kanika, 5 words which come to your mind with the new product, Pure Feet.
Natural,
Hmm.
effective,
Hmm.
a pleasurable experience, one,
Almost
must have,
2 words. Okay.
okay, cooling.
Alright, now over to you, media. You can ask questions. We'll hand over the mic to you. The floor is now open for the question. Please stick to the exciting segment we are here for. Over to you guys. Can we please pass one mic among the media? If you, who has the question, you can put your hands up. Yeah, right here.
Sara, my question is to you. What advice do you have for girls and boys who face body